A North County police officer pleaded guilty to sexually abusing handcuffed men. This as he was approaching his federal trial.
Marcellus Blackwell was an officer for about a year. During the time, he admits to abusing men in his custody.
A North County police officer has pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting 18 people after detaining them. We alerted you about Marcellus Blackwell's crimes 3 years ago while he was an officer with the North County Police Cooperative. Blackwell admitted to sexually assaulting 18 men, often during traffic stops or arrests. This happened between 2022 and 2023. Well, prosecutors say many of the victims were taken to a remote location when Blackwell would deactivate his body camera and assault them. Blackwell will be sentenced in November. Prosecutors are asking for 30 years behind bars.
Turns out he was doing this during a time we interviewed him for an unrelated report about officer recruiting. This was in 2023, shortly before he was accused of molesting men in his custody. A prosecutor read through each accusation, saying Blackwell turned off his body cam each time and recorded his acts with his own cell phone. Blackwell acknowledged his guilt without saying anything else. U.S. Attorney Thomas Albus came out to speak after the hearing.
Sad day in a lot of ways. Frankly, disgusting conduct that you heard recounted to Judge Lanahan that Mr. Blackwell did accept responsibility for. We think of the victims today, and they were in a particularly vulnerable situation.
Blackwell was coming up on his trial date, which would have meant those cell phone videos would be played to a jury. So it's not much of a surprise Blackwell took this plea. He's looking at a 30-year recommended prison sentence.
Well, Chris, how was all of this uncovered?
One of the last victims pointed out that this was done to him and it was recorded. So the co-op worked with the FBI and found videos on his Google Drive.
Wow, so was he committing these crimes at the police station?
In his car, and part of the charges that he pleaded guilty to, kidnapping. And it came out that he took one of his victims to Normandy High School bus lot to do this.
Wow,
in his car.
Interesting. Yeah.
It is.